So folks, this truck I sold to a gentleman by the name of Adrian Brown 25 years ago. And his major concern when he was buying it was the fact that he was going to be carrying some very heavy loads, doing a lot of construction work, carrying big loads of blasted rock and so forth. And his question to me was, how long do you think that the vehicle will last under that kind of treatment? Well, folks, that was 25 years ago. This truck now has 418,000 kilometers on it. The engine is the original engine. It still doesn't burn a drop of oil. The only thing the gentleman did to it, because of the heavy abuse that he gave it, was a couple of 100,000 kilometers ago, he did replace the clutch. Everything else is original, of course, except for the tires. He was really concerned when he bought it as to how long it would last. Nobody will ever be able to answer that question, because in its present condition, I'm sure I could jump into it and, hey, drive it to Mexico, because it still doesn't take a drop of oil. So we're just going to jump in the truck right now and go for a quick spin. Incidentally, folks, the cassette player still works. I wish I had a cassette, but my wife threw them all out a long time ago. Power steering is nice and solid. Suspension is really good on it. In fact, actually, it's really quite a joy to drive. It's pretty peppy. I don't want it to get away from us. I started with Nissan 32 years ago, and what got me started was the fact that I had a little red pickup truck like this, and I marveled at the little thing. I really enjoyed driving it. And so the owner of the dealership in Nanaimo at that time, his name was Bud Alton, he said, if you like these things that much, why don't you come and work for me? So when the industry that I was in kind of slowed down a little bit, I took him up on it. And that was 32 years ago. Been with him ever since. And as far as I'm concerned, Nissan is probably one of the most reliable, most durable units built by anybody, regardless of price. I think you could say that Nissan really does define what reliability and longevity is all about. I mean, the truck is 25 years old. The guy that sold it to him is 80 years old, and we're both going strong.